Well, I don't know. Am I the first libertarian, pseudo-libertarian caller this year?
And I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'll give you one of these if that's what you're fishing for. Now you got to deliver the goods, buddy.
Okay. I'll take it. So I think we closed out last year. I was talking about some policies, and then you basically said after the call that since I focus on outcomes, most libertarians don't, and therefore that doesn't make me really a libertarian. I agree. I'm not really a libertarian, but in some, from the point of view of your show, I may as well be, because I basically believe that outcomes. I really encourage you to listen to Milton Friedman. I know I keep saying this, but this is an example of a libertarian charge. It's a libertarian philosophy that is actually based entirely on outcomes, meaning if the outcomes don't support the position, then the position is not advocated. So the whole thing is it's quite a bit more intellectual than you have with your callers.
Right,
and
I
I'm
understand.
Actually struck by.
I mean,
I'm struck by. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, the problem is that libertarianism. I mean, aside from Milton Friedman, he does not, own the libertarian banner, and the banner really is carried by people who say freedom and liberty, whatever that they decide to define that as, über alles, and that's really, I mean, look, I don't. And I don't know why I can't communicate this. I don't care what the true libertarianism is, because I don't think it doesn't matter. What I am talking about is the libertarian movement in this country. And I don't care if those who wave that banner are pursuing a false libertarianism, because really so far it's only you and Jimmy Reefer Cake who have a libertarianism that they argue is not I don't find malignant or whatever. I mean, I just, it's irrelevant to me. I'm not arguing the sort of like philosophical niceties of it. The issue is I'm talking about policies, and there's some policies that you recommend or suggest that I somewhat agree to, and there's some that I don't. But I don't want to, I'm just not interested in having a conversation about the generic term libertarianism.
Here's the thing. I totally agree with you. I also don't care about what is true libertarianism. The position that I think you should care about that I'm saying is that libertarian bias towards individual freedom, not just in civil liberties, but sometimes in economic freedom to do what you want with your business, correlates, it leads to policies that have better outcomes. I'm saying across the board.
That I disagree with wholly. That's exactly what I disagree with. That principle, you call it a bias, and as that principle that we should pursue freedom and liberty in economic activity, and that's going to necessarily give us a greater range of positive policy outcomes, is bunk. And you can state
necessarily.
No. Necessarily, because you can't even come up with a majority of those things that have the output. So rather than making that principled statement about that, just talk about a policy where that is the case, where pursuit of individual freedom for individual freedom's sake is going to give us a better output.
Well, let me just suggest one thing for the show in 2015. If you can get Penn Jillette,
I would love to get Penn Jillette. I will give a bounty to anybody who can get me Penn Jillette. I'm not a huge bounty. Let's not get crazy. But yes, I would love to have Penn Jillette.
Guy and Gillard gift certificate.
I would love to talk. I would love to talk to him about this. Love to. I'll work on it.
All I ask is Penn Jillette and just watch one Milton Friedman video. That's all I ask.
I don't know about that last one.
Thanks for the call. Bye, Craig.
Okay.
All right, bye.